Hello and welcome to our channel. So today's topic we are going to write down a pre-operation plugin. So for that, this is our scenario. Just like in a contact entity, we have some records, and we want just like we have a record named Alan, and Alan has a email. And if somebody is going to create a new record with some different name, just like say Jack, and gives email with the same and try to save it. So it's just showing a duplicate record found, and it's giving us an option that we can ignore and save it. If you click on ignore and save, so we have two records with the exact same email. As we can see that Alan C has this email, and similarly Jack Paul also has the same email. So for now we have one thing which is called key. So for we can create a key to prevent this kind of duplicacy. And there is one another option. It's called plugin. Mostly we write plugins for more complicated scenario, but just because for the learning purpose, I'm going to show you that we can prevent duplicacy records by plugin also. So for that we will use a pre-operation plugin. So first of all, we need to open our Visual Studio. We will search Visual Studio here and open it. And in here, click on create a new project. Now we can search for class library .NET framework, or if you have recent project, you can click here also and click on next. Now give the name of a project, and then click on save, and make sure that location of your file is user Shantanu source and response. Click on create. Now first thing we have to do, we have to download the NuGet packet. Click here and click on manage NuGet package, and we need to install Microsoft CRM SDK XRM. Search it here, and this one Microsoft CRM SDK core assembly. Click here and install it. Click on I accept. Now it's been installed. Go back to your class one here, and now we can rename it. Prevent duplicate. And after renaming it, click here. Click on yes. Now write down I plugin. Right click here. Click here using XRM SDK. Again, implementing user interface. Now we are good to go, and we can write down our plugin here. Just clear it, and we can start writing our pre-operation plugin. First thing will come, I plugin execution context. It will take the context. This line is mandatory whenever you write down a plugin. We will check if contact message name is to lower, which means to create. So our plugin will trigger only if we create a new record. Now, if it is not, then it will return. Now we will check if context input parameter contains target entity, and if it's not, then it will also return. Entity target entity would be contact. And now we are checking if target entity logical name is contact. Is not contact, then it's also return. Now we will set if target entity attributes contains email address one. This we will check from here. We will check the logical name of that email field, email address one. Okay. And if it is does not contains that email address, then it also return. Now we are in email address. We are containing this email address. This in this variable. And now we will write down our organization service. We are going to write down our query expression, which would be in contact entity. And criteria is new filter expression. Now we'll write down our condition that email address condition operator equal email address. So this email address cannot be equal to this from all records we have. Now we will use entity collection service dot retrieve multiple. And if our existing context is greater than 0, then it will give a exception message that a contact with the email address with this email address already exists. We can write down any other message as well. So now we are going to sign in our plugin. Click here, click on properties, click on sign in, go to new, give file name and unclick here, click on OK. So we have signed it. Go back to our plugin, build it. Now build has started. You can ignore this warning, it's not like now we are going to register the plugin. Open our plugin registration tool. Click on create new connection, or you can just uncheck it, whatever you want. Click on login. Now click on register, new assembly. Here we will load our assembly here like this. Click on open and register selected plugin. Plugin has been registered. Now right click here and add new step. Message should be create. Primary entity would be contact. Secondary entity we don't need, and it's a pre-operation plugin. Make it synchronize. Click on register new step. So our new step has been registered. Pre-operation plugin, create of contact. Now we'll go back to our CRM and see whether our plugin is working or not. So here we are going to have same contact email for a new contact and to check whether our plugin is working or not. So just copy it and create a new contact. Name is Sunny Tyagi, and give the same email. So if our plugin is working fine, then it should throw an error while saving it. Now click on save to check it. Now as you can see, a contact with the email address, this already exists. The same error message we have given here. Okay, so our plugin is working fine. So that's it guys from our pre-operation plugin videos. Please like and subscribe.